Hey Aries, welcome to your February weekly reading. It's going to be your reading from February 24th until March 2nd. I hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and get started here and jump straight in. I do want to announce that I am running a sale on my personal readings. If you're interested in that, that link will be down below in the description. I won't be running that sale for long, so definitely be sure to take advantage of it while you can. All right, let's take a look here. You're definitely going through quite the transformation, and I know you probably hear that shit a lot in readings, but the death card being in your challenge at this time. By the way, though, your reading actually looks pretty good. There's a lot of yellow that I'm seeing, so there's a lot of positivity and optimism that's coming as a result from this death card energy. You're definitely going through quite the evolutionary change at this time and transformation. And it seems more to me this is the rising, because the death card is when the sun sets, but it can also be interpreted as the sun rising as well. So the rebirth is happening here. Yeah, a lot going on this week too, you know, a lot, just a lot of things. This week in the astrology, your ruling planet Mars does go direct, and that'll be on February 23rd, the 24th, but it'll be direct. And then we have a new moon in Pisces on the 28th, and then we have Venus going retrograde on March 2nd, and Venus will actually retrograde in your sign. And I'm going to break that all down when we go into the reading, because it will reveal itself. But I do see you here. Your challenge with the death card being in the challenge is transformation and change. And you're definitely going through this evolutionary leap here. We'll see. We'll get more. But yeah, I definitely feel like it's had its difficulties. You know, death card is never easy. It has its difficulties. And transformation is never easy. But one thing that you're actually becoming a master of is becoming like an alchemist of your situation. And we'll jump into that in a moment. You pulled this card. It says Uranus here. It says genius. Yeah, you've been forced to get innovative here. And I really see you wanting to take things to the next level here in your life, specifically when it comes to your work and your career. No matter where you're at, wherever you're at, I feel you're definitely wanting more. But your inner genius I see here as well is coming out as well. There's a lot of things that I feel like you're about to discover about yourself that you didn't know about yourself, or you didn't know that was in your toolbox, or that you didn't know that you were capable of. And I'm gonna make it's all gonna connect here when I jump into your tarot read. Yeah, you pulled this North Node card. It says step out of your comfort zone. That's that death card in the challenge. You're ready for something bigger here. You're ready for the next thing. And Uranus is the planet that, well, it's the evolutionary jump. It's transcending limitations and getting to that next level. It's transcendence, transformation. And the North Node in the astrology is being really activated. It's in Pisces. We just had the sun come into Pisces. So we have sun in Pisces, Mercury in Pisces, Saturn in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, and then that North Node. So there's 5 points in the astrology being emphasized in Pisces. So the North Node is about creating an ideal future for yourself. And the North Nodes are intense, deep transformation. And that death card in your challenge is showing that. And so it's almost as if you're being pulled outside your comfort zone. You don't even have a choice, I feel, Aries. You're like, damn, okay, like I gotta do this. Or at least you're craving it, so it's like you're really stepping into it. Yeah, and that new moon in Pisces, right, will be with that North Node. So everybody, right, then we're coming into eclipses soon, right? So there's a lot of transformation that's happening. You pull this Earth card, it says home. One thing that may be under reconstruction for you at time is your foundation and your home. Because Mars is retrograde in your 4th house in Cancer. And Mars is your ruling planet, so that makes it even, there's a bigger emphasis, right? So Mars retrograde in your 4th, you probably have been feeling uprooted emotionally, frustrated, a lack of stability, and it could be influencing your home life, personal life. So you could be wanting to really make changes there. And I think there's certain things that you're ready to let go of here. Yeah, there's certain things I feel like you're ready to let go of. There's certain things that you're ready to release. You pulled the Four of Pentacles here for your overall energy for your reading here. Yep, I like the Four of Pentacles. Not all the time, but in your case, I do. I see you here really wanting to obtain something. It's almost as if, Aries, I kind of feel you haven't been playing small. That's not the right word to use. But you have been in this energy of like, do I take the leap? Do I step outside my comfort zone? You ever been in a position to where you're uncomfortable, but you're not uncomfortable enough, right? So there really is no provocative change, or there's nothing here that's like a catalyst of change. I think that's you here. And I think you're ready here to almost like let go. It's like you're ready to, I almost feel like you're ready to just leave comfort behind and step into something bigger. You pulled the Magician card here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, and I think this Magician is you. It's like you're having to alchemize your situation. That's what the Magician is. It's as above, so below. It's like when we're having to get crafty. We're having to use our skills and our talents here and use our minds to really figure out solutions. And so I feel like you're very solution oriented at this time. You're very focused at this time. Because ultimately what you're transmuting is this Death card energy. It's like you're really focused on change here. You have the Knight of Pentacles here in the future position, and I think change is happening. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, but the Knight of Pentacles says, I'd rather have the Knight of Pentacles than the Knight of Wands. I don't want something fast, right? Sometimes I do. But the Knight of Pentacles is what you're building, the bricks that you're laying here, brick by brick, is going to be something that lasts here. So what you're building is something that's going to last and endure. Some of you may have Taurus in your chart. I do pick up a Taurus vibe in this read. Yeah. Some of y'all are the dark horse here. People have been counting you out, huh, Aries? Yeah, you may shock some people here. I feel like you're about to shock some people. I don't know, maybe people are sleeping on you, Aries. Or maybe people counted you out. Maybe they forgot about you. But I feel like you're the dark horse here. People aren't expecting you to do something, and you're about to take something to the next level. You have the King of Wands here in the outcome. That's why I say that. Because King of Wands is when you're in a strong, dignified position. And you're worthy of respect and honor and attention. Because what you do is honorable and respectable. And so people look at you and they admire you, King of Wands. And also King of Wands is success, specifically when it comes to your visions and your dreams. But specifically too, if you have your own, like if you have your own career or business or whatever. It doesn't have to be though, but King of Wands, you're just in a very strong, dignified position. And yeah, it's like you're seated in your power here. You have the Five of Swords here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, I would play fair here, Aries. I feel like you're very competitive. I never knew an Aries that wasn't. You're very competitive. Very, very competitive. And yeah, I would just be aware of burning bridges. Don't burn bridges. It actually may come back to bite you in the ass. But I think here with the Five of Swords, you know, you're competitive, right? And you're wanting to win. It's a victory at all costs, but it's like having to really channel that ambition, the Magician, right? Channel the ambition, the Magician card, into being constructive with that energy and not destructive with it. So let's clarify your read here. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for the overall energy. You pulled this Ship card. It says exploration here. Yeah. Some of you are wanting to move, basically. So you could be moving here or relocating. No, I just feel like you're wanting to take what it is that you have and you're wanting to step into something new. It's not like you totally want to scrap everything. It's like you want to take what it is that you have and you want to add upon it. But the next thing that you want to do to add upon what it is that you have, or add upon your foundation, or add upon what you've already created, it's definitely something, it makes you uncomfortable in a way because it forces you outside your comfort zone. But I think you're ready for that. Clarify the Magician in your current energy. You pull this Fish card. This is intuition. Some of you Aries are very strong conduits. You're definitely, some of you could be channelers. You could be literally readers watching me, or you could be astrologers, or you could do divination. Either way, it doesn't even matter. Everybody channels, but you're about to be you're channeling a lot of shit at this time. It's positive energy. It's not negative. But this Fish intuition is like you're channeling your creativity, you're channeling like your vision and your dreams into your work, into what it is that you're trying to create, what it is that you're trying to build. So keep channeling what you're feeling inspired by. Yeah, it's almost like the one thing that's been missing. I don't want to say missing, but the one thing that you just, the secret ingredient, the last ingredient that you've been needing. You've been needing that depth to really go to the depth of your mind and your emotions, to connect to your imagination and your creativity and find something that is amusing, something that like really inspires you. Clarify the Death card in your challenge. Pulled this Chain card. It says attachments here. What I see here, you're letting go of things that there's something here. Your challenge has been letting go of these problems that you've been trying to fix for a while, but it's almost in a way it's just like they're unfixable. And so I think you're realizing, okay, there's no point in staying attached to this emotionally. And I think what you're doing here is letting go of certain emotional attachments to things that have been keeping you, that have been holding you back here. Clarify the King of Pentacles as your advice. You pulled this Leaf card. It says change here. I think the advice is to turn a new leaf. Specifically when it comes to your career, you could be reinventing yourself or reinventing aspects of your career and work. But I think the change will be really good for you. Because now's the time for you to really be the master of your own material world and reality here. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in the future. You pulled this Globe card. It says totality here. Aries, I feel like you're wanting to conquer the world. You want to be known. That's what I feel. You want to be recognized. You want to be recognized for what you do. And I don't think that's a bad thing. You want to be admired and recognized for what you do. You almost kind of want the respect. And I see you starting to gain that here with this Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Wands in the outcome. You pulled this Horse card. It says action here. Yeah. Aries, you're a maverick. You literally are a trailblazer. And you need your freedom. You need your independence to roam and do whatever it is that you want. And maybe that's been missing. But I do feel like that is coming back with this King of Wands. And I see you being in a more confident, more self-determined, bold energy here, but also feeling successful. And there being a renewal when it comes to your strength and your energy here. And I think that has a lot to do with Mars coming direct in your sign this week. Clarify the Five of Swords. You pulled this Angel card. It says compassion. Yep, I told you. Like, I would just be aware. It's like, yes, you're very ambitious, right? And you're wanting to win at all costs, right? You're someone who likes to win. But the Five of Swords, the shadow side, is like stepping on other people, right? Or you know, being conniving. So I'll just be aware of that, you know, to have compassion. And you can still win, but not at the detriment of others. I'm just saying, Aries. I know how y'all are. All right. You pull this first house card. It says, first house, it says the body here. Yeah, you're reinventing yourself. You're reinventing yourself. And people are about to notice it as well. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's maybe it's long overdue. So I like that. You did pull this what do you need to release here. And I think that's that death card and the chain, right? It's the death card and this chain card in your challenge. Like letting go of those attachments to the things that once defined your identity before, but there's no room for them, like with this new thing that you're, or with all this new energy that you're stepping into. Yeah, and you pull this apple tree card. It says abundance here. So you're well on your way here to abundance. And I think that's ultimately what you're aiming for, what you're striving for is more abundance. But I think right now what you're being met with is there's a challenge right in front of your face, and you have to face that challenge in order for you to get the abundance. And so it's almost like provoking you to, you know, to step into change. So that's what I got here for you, Aries, in your reading. I'm gonna leave your reading here. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, again, that link is down below in the description. I would love to do a reading for you if you need any guidance, confirmation, clarity, direction, advice, or just whatever it is, any question that you want to ask. I'm definitely here. If you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise, in that, Aries, I wish you the best, and I will see you